Hi everyone. It is very, very cold outside and very windy. And so I'm not going outside today, just like any other day. I'm gonna stay inside and do a rant video. Enjoy. Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Did you know that Paul McCartney is the most grossly overrated artist of all time? That's right. That's somebody's opinion, and so I want to kind of, I kind of consider this a rant video, but it's not a rant. I'm just talking to my viewers and ranting. So I've been on YouTube. It'll be 18 long years, February 9th, and I have dealt with a lot of positive and a lot of negative comments throughout the years. Thankfully, as I always say, probably a good 95% or more is positive, but there's always negative. And the negative comments, I've gotten so used to them. It's like, I'm ugly, yeah, okay, I'm ugly. I'm not funny, okay, I'm not funny. Those kind of comments. The only ones these days that really irk me are a couple that I'm going to read to you. And the main one is about a comment on Paul McCartney. So I hope most of you watch this whole video and then leave your comments below or below. And there might be one or two, I realize that, there might be one or two that agree with this person, but I need to vent. So, as some of you know, and I don't say this so you feel sorry for me, I'm just saying it because it's a fact. I have chronic pain. So I'm in pain constantly. I have some good days and some bad days. Well, the good days are painful, and the bad days are very painful. And so an outlet for me has always been, not just for that, but for a lot of things, is creating videos on YouTube and attempting to entertain people. And I feel, from the feedback I've received over the years and comments and personal messages, thank you, that I'm doing a decent job on YouTube. I love doing I've always loved doing a variety of different videos on YouTube. Talking about music is the main one, and having some laughs while talking about it, not taking it too seriously. And then I do some stupid comedy videos, and sometimes I combine them. And a few days back, as some of you know, I have the series called Does This Album Suck? And I'll listen to like Lou Reed and Metallica's Lulu, all kinds of albums. The Beach Boys' Summer in Paradise. So there's a playlist of all those. And just, a few days ago, I'm always thinking of, different videos to do. I thought of, I'll do a Does This Album Suck for an album that most people love. So obviously I thought of the Beatles, and the album I thought of was Abbey Road. So I did a whole, trying to be serious video on Abbey Road and doing a little mini review of each song. And so the video got a lot of positive feedback, thank you. It had over 160 positive comments and a lot of very funny comments too. Funnier than the video. I'm starting to get jealous. But people were playing along with the joke. And I had two negative comments. One was just calling the title of it clickbait. And then this comment. from Winston Reggae 6332, who is, I guess, a subscriber of my channel. So in bold he has clickbait. I just spit. Clickbait. What a shame for a Beatles fan to say or question if Abbey Road sucks. You need desperately more imaginative ways to attract likes to your channel. P.S. I like your channel, is very good. I'm subscribed and like most of your videos, but this kind of stuff is S-H-I-T. Yeah, I kind of get a laugh when somebody says something about you desperately need more imaginative ways to attract likes. And the other comment, about clickbait was you're just trying to get views. It's like, yeah, that's why I make videos. I want to get views. And I really honestly never ever, maybe once or twice in my 18 years, have done the clickbait as a title. The video was a comedy video, and so I named it Does This Album Suck? The Beatles Abbey Road, and 99% of the viewers out there, even if they, well, I guess maybe if they don't know me, they might think, what the heck? And but they would realize while watching the video that I'm joking. And if you don't like the premise of the joke, then just simply don't watch the video. I'm not gonna, no, I don't think any subscriber is gonna like all of my videos. Except me. I watch them all the time. I think they're the best. So, yeah, Winston Reggae 6332, just don't watch the video. It's that plain and simple. Everybody else is having a good time. It's like having a party. And there's always one person that kind of brings the party down. But yeah, it's those kind of comments from supposed fans of my channel, and the one I'm about to read, that just get my blood boiling a bit. I have my, I know some people, just know, I've handled lots of negativity on my channel through the years, and I don't talk about it. I just ignore it. If they're really nasty, I block them. I don't do videos about it. But once in a while, I want to do a video to get the to get my feelings out. So here we go. On my other channel, Larry Graves ASMR, please subscribe. I very recently did a video on Paul McCartney's Flaming Pie, which I've always really liked, but listening to it in the past week, I've realized, damn, this is a better album than I gave it credit for. It is so good. And so I did that video. And of course, not everybody's gonna agree that it's a great album, and that's fine. But it's just the way some people comment, like this person. So he left 2 comments, and I replied the first time, and then he replied back. Paul McCartney's Flaming Pie is often considered his best album in years. So right away I was thinking, oh, this person likes Flaming Pie like I do. I was wrong. However, that's when you know. However, I find it very similar to the rest of his solo catalog. Weak songwriting, forgettable songs, and no real radio hits to speak of. This is the reality of McCartney's later career. Recently, I saw Egypt Station in the bargain bins with his latest dud, McCartney 3. Even his critically acclaimed opus, Band on the Run, has me wondering why it is often regarded as his best overall album. All of his post-Beatles work barely has anything that resembles rock. Instead, McCartney has played it safe for multiple decades of either bland pop, elevator music, or children's ditties. All of the Paul McCartney children's songs he's written in his solo career. I can make a big list of them. He remains the most grossly overrated artist there is. So I replied back. I didn't actually reply back right away. Usually I do, but I thought it over for a while, and then I just put, your comments are so wrong on so many levels. And then later on I thought, I got to add more to it. So I put, please go elsewhere, thanks. So this was his reply. I am into rock music. I'm into rock music too, buddy. I'm into rock music. Since the Beatles released their last official album as a band, Abbey Road, in 1969, please name me one album that McCartney has recorded that is truly rock and roll, outside of a few oldies cover albums of lame versions of Carl Perkins and Little Richard numbers. His once famous songwriting partner, John Lennon, his once famous. I think John Lennon is still kind of famous. His once famous songwriting partner, John Lennon, would agree with me. Lennon has been dead since 1980. Thank you for letting me know that. I didn't know. It's always good when people let me know things like that. And still has more great songs than Paul McCartney in a career that spans over 54 years now. McCartney's music is perfect for the Muppet crowd, or could easily be played at dental offices to put most people to sleep. My criticism is valid. Well, you know what, buddy? My reply to you is even more valid. Paul McCartney, no matter what your thoughts are on him, he is, well, at least for me, the most talented musician of all time. And even for most other people, he's right up there as one of the greats. Not that everybody loves Paul McCartney, I realize that. But if you appreciate rock music, and he's done some rock music in his solo career, then you're just totally an idiot. Plain and simple, you're an idiot. If you're just wanting some rock music, go listen to AC/DC, which is fine. I love AC/DC. Paul McCartney does a whole variety of music, and I love that, and so do most Paul McCartney fans. Do I love everything he's done? No, I am not a fan, for instance, of Pipes of Peace. But other fans are. It's still good music. I'm just not a fan of it. I think one of his greatest albums is Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. And no, there's not much rock music in it. It's just music, and it's fantastic. Band on the Run is not my favorite Paul McCartney album. It's right up there, though, at the top. But still, it is a effing good album. So yeah, there's always these kind of people, not just putting down Paul McCartney, but putting down the Beatles. Like they're a boy band and whatever. And it boils my blood, and I need to respond to it. And I will, if he returns and he can reply to this video, that's fine, but he won't be replying for much longer if it continues. because if nothing else, I think Paul McCartney needs respect for what he's done. He's been a part of my life since I was 5 years old, so for over 60 years, and it's almost like insulting a family member. So that's it. I just thought I would get my anger out and go back to making fun videos for my viewers, and just, you know, without getting all dramatic, it's like I do this because I love doing it. I love being creative. I make some money with it too, yes, thank you, with the advertising. You know, and I need that now that I'm retired, and I've got a Patreon site too. But I love doing this, and I will continue doing it, even though once in a while there's going to be an idiot coming along saying clickbait, and, you know, Paul McCartney has no talent or very little talent. Paul McCartney hasn't rocked in years. Go away. So thanks for everybody that does support me, and that's it. Have a great day. I know I will. I feel better already. Bye.